Hello from the Coesit Inn. It's Tuesday night. We're on the Spotlight series, the Rhode Island Wave. Continue with our artist presentations. We have Julian Penrose from Gallery Z locally in Warwick. Welcome to the Spotlight series.
Nice to be here.
We have some of your art, which people will be looking at during our video and our talk. Tell us a little bit about your background.
I've been in Providence for 20 years. I lived in Seattle for 20 years, Washington, and originally from Philadelphia, but was born in Brazil, and that's about. And Newport, I went to high school in Newport, and that's what brought me back to Rhode Island. I always loved Rhode Island, and my mom always said I was her New England son.
And you've stayed in Rhode Island for the last 20 years?
Yep.
So you're used to the Rhode Islandese and the way we think and talk about art? A little different than the Seattle side?
Yep. Even though they're quite similar. So, but yes.
And how long have you been with Gallery Z?
Almost 20 years, to tell you the truth.
Wow, fantastic.
Yep. I met Berge about a year after I came to Providence and started doing things with him and then showing with him, and I worked at the gallery for a while and have over the years as well.
I understand in addition to just being an artist, which is a lot to accomplish in itself, that you're also a curator.
Yep. I've helped him put together shows and get them done, and so it's been a great relationship. So. And
tell us a little bit about your medium that you like to work with.
I work in assemblage and collage, working from a environmental view. I like to repurpose things and make them have a new life instead of putting them back into the waste stream. This is one of my pieces. This is a interesting piece because the models in here are of my brother made, and then the plate in the middle is a plate that came from service of my great-grandparents, China. So it shows the heritage at sea. We were always a seafaring kind of family, and from both sides of the family. So, but to get back to what my purpose is I like to bring awareness to not getting rid of things that are they can be very commonplace, they can be very important things, but mostly commonplace, that they can be reused and they can be brought into a piece of art or into some sort of cultural conversation.
And do most of your pieces of art not only repurpose a lot of items, but is there a story behind many of them as you're kind of focusing on it?
Some, they all do in many ways. They some are very, I don't know where they came from. I take my dogs on walks and we find things as we walk. I love parts of old cars that or pieces of metal that have fallen off the bottoms of cars and trucks, to finding just very simple little things of color that are spontaneous. But at the same time, yes, I have been very lucky to have a a great group of friends and family that have passed on things to me that I've incorporated into my artwork.
And have you found items that you think, wow, this would be really great in a piece, and then just can't put the, you know, in a normal art world, I would say, brush to
Yeah,
board and have something come out?
yeah. Some pieces sit around for years, you know, before I
The
find the
inspiration?
right place for them. You know, they accumulate. I'll tell you
Yeah.
that. But they are in constant motion, and then it's the other part of it is how to keep them together, because you're dealing with a lot of different materials and glues, and I'm not really good with a screw gun, so I mostly glue everything together.
Okay.
So,
And
but-
you also kind of focus a little bit on social issues?
Yep, social issues in terms of ecology and environment, and trying to bring more consciousness to people throwing things out, and trying to be more inviting to recycling and working, excuse me, working with what we have, and I just feel that it's really important. Doesn't matter if it's, you know, it's just the act of you know, not thinking about putting something in a trash can versus just dropping it on the ground. You know.
Okay.
Yes.
I know you have a couple of receptions coming on. I'm looking at your mailer here for November 26th and December 3rd
Yep.
will be upcoming.
Yep.
So folks can go to Gallery Z and see a lot of your work at a reception.
Yep. Yeah, I have a nice, Bears has been very nice to give me a little sort of spotlight of new pieces that I've done.
Okay.
And hope people are interested to come out and see it.
I
It's a
understand
great
there's-
gallery as well. So
It is. We've had a lot of the artists on.
I know it's a little off the beaten path, but it's worth
I'm
going
in
to.
Warwick. It's
Yep.
my beaten path.
Okay, cool.
And I understand there's some books as well.
Yep. I've made a couple of books on my artwork, which are available.
Oh, great.
And if you come to the gallery, if we don't have them, we can order them for you.
Okay.
So, but we do have some, and it's looking good. So,
Great.
so.
And I believe Barrage has something for you as a token of appreciation.
Thank you, Scott. A Gallery Z hat. Julian, thank you so much for all your help. I'm very excited about your upcoming show, which actually is next Saturday, the 12th of November. And we're really honored to have you as the Gallery Z curator. Also, I always call Julian my walking encyclopedia as a curator, as an art director, a great artist, a wonderful person, always concerned about the ecology and making sure that there's conservation. Thank you, Julian.
Thank you.
Thank you.